Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have the NA Sunday night event for you. It should be a good one because our first map is on Skirmish, the Pry Ford, unlike our second map which is on Conquest, the Limestone Bridge map. It will be very, very interesting as we have not seen this map yet on this channel. I myself haven't seen or played this map, so it'll be very fun to watch. Our teams for today on the Union, we have I Corps, which consists of Walker's Division and Anderson's Brigade. We have the Irish Volunteer Brigade, the Pennsylvania Army, and then the Confederacy, we have Sussy Brigade, which consists of 5th North Carolina, 5th Florida, 1st Maryland, 1st Delaware, and 1st Texas, and then we have the Army of Northern Virginia. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this event. Here we are with the first map here, Pry Ford. Your team for today is myself as Guardian Eagle, and we have our special guest, Pearl, from the 24th, Georgia. How are you doing, Pearl?
I'm doing good.
On top of Pearl, on the top left, you have the Union view from Potato Soup and the IVB. In the top right, we have McPhail's view from 5th Florida. Let's look at numbers quickly for in terms of balancing. We have about a 109 v 108. Union has one more man, which will certainly change the battle. Confederacy has 6 on artillery, and Union has 8 on artillery. So basically dead even with infantry and artillery. So as a CSA player, Pearl, what's the normal CSA strategy on this map?
Well, I haven't played it in a while, but you definitely got to get a group up to these front left rocks, and you want to hold that. That is kind of your bully position, best you can keep it. And you're definitely going to want to kind of loop these guys hanging out behind point. They kind of want to get on this left side of the Stefflade away from that arty best they can.
Yeah, for sure. Are they?
Bullshit here.
Yeah, because artillery does have a clear shot at them, albeit it might be a little difficult with that little hill, but yeah.
It's pretty easy if they don't move. We'll see it.
I guess I haven't played Confederates that much on this map, so. But in terms of the Union attack, we have IVB out front with I Corps in pursuit. A lot of I Corps here. And then PA is somewhere in the midst. I don't know where. They're somewhere here, though. First shot's being engaged. There's the PA. They're to the right of I Corps. Wow, my game's actually lagging. That's a first.
We have Holden here.
So we have the 5th North Carolinians and the 1st Maryland holding up on these first rocks as the IVB is beginning to charge in.
They're coming right for him.
They are indeed. We do have Confederates on point. Confederates coming up to reinforce this position. Let's see from our our Union player. I switched him. He's dead. But our Confederate player also died. So this is what the Union needs to do. They need to be aggressive. They need to be quick at it. They need to do it together, and that's what they're doing. Except they are kind of spread. Union's still trickling in here. For this charge.
Ticket dump both sides here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this really sucks for the Confederates that they were spread out here. Because Union's about to defeat this first area. And now this other wave of Confederates are coming in. And Union should be able to win this. They're taking their shots.
They're coming in.
Charging in. It's the A and V who's charging in. And it looks like I think Union's going to win this one as well. Wow. So Union doing a dominating charge there. Securing these left rocks that are so vital for the Confederates on Pry Ford.
Yeah, they got the spot they want now. Sizable group in the line back here, though.
Who is this? It is A and V. I'm very surprised. I think Confederates, I think they could have won that easily. Well, not easily. I think they could have won, though, if they all moved in and were all there at the beginning.
Yeah, I take it they thought maybe only half the force was headed, but that was everyone from the Union pretty much going to that spot. And then, yeah, the group that was behind the Deflate just too late to get there.
And Confederates aren't even trying. They're just sitting out here in the open shooting. I don't know how many kills the Union's getting. A lot of artillery shots.
So we definitely did see A and B guys in that initial charge. I wonder which group that was that stayed back to form this line.
Yeah, and now they are pulling back. You can actually see
Yeah,
a
they're
decent amount of
bugging out.
casualties. Yeah. Well, I don't blame them. So Confederates are now just going to try to hold here in the middle using the defilade of that hill as cover, whereas Union is just desperately trying to get over to this left-turn rock position. Union artillery should have a heyday.
They are going to. Now, CSA's got to get, they're already hitting those rocks there and a coordinated charge to take it back. This is one of those spots where you don't really have a good alternative play. Once you give those rocks up, you kind of need them back.
Yeah, because Union can go around. I mean, you have that defilade, but they also can kind of... I was going to say they could have the defilade as cover, but I guess the defilade kind of screens Union movements a little bit. A little bit, though. But regardless, Union pushing off to the far left side here. Is that the PA with the cavalry? Nope, it is part of I-Corps. My apologies. So
I-Corps movements are spread, though. So these are some tickets to get with these guys who are kind of not columned up and just kind of... I mean, look, we got 20-man spacing between some of this movement.
Yeah. So we have PA in the middle, I-Corps on the far right, and then we have IVB holding up on the left. In terms of the Confederate position here, we have a mix of A and V and 1st Texas. Behind them is 5th NC repositioning to their right. We have A and V holding to the left, and then on the extreme left side here, we have the sharpshooters for the 5th North Carolina. Actually, there's 2 groups here that I missed. 5th Florida, and another group there. I thought I saw some movement over here, and I wanted to check that out.
IVB's in a good spot here.
They are.
You want to be in the spot once the Union takes those rocks over there.
I mean, you can see it here. This defilade's very nice. From this view, you can't see the Confederates, and they can't see you. It blocks it from Confederate artillery. So. I don't know why the Confederates are coming over like this and shooting. IVB getting a couple kills there. That was Confederate artillery. No. Was that Confederate artillery, you think?
I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. I mean, that would be a bad spot for the Union to aim.
Yeah. So Confederates need to let the Union come over to them. They can't run up to the top of the hill because Union's going to shred them if they're doing independent fire.
When Union artillery gets going here, they're going to be in big trouble. This group that's on this backside of this defilade.
I think Union artillery has been doing counter battery this entire time.
Yeah, they probably have.
Yeah, they're all facing that way.
One guy gets turned, the CSA's in trouble.
Oh, I think they're doing a volley? Or, what are these guys doing?
Interesting. I mean, they have about 60 guys on infantry that they got clear shots at right now.
Yeah. I think they're firing a shot, seeing where it hit, and then adjusting the cannon next to it to make sure they can hit the counter batteries. But now IVB is going over top here. IVB is charging in. Where's the rest of their team? PA is now moving in.
Interesting. I don't think this charge needs to happen.
I mean, I think they need to be aggressive at some point. That's the only thing they really could do. However, it was so spread out. Union artillery. Ah, man. I wish Union artillery was focusing middle here. So PA's not doing terrible after IVB died.
No. I mean, they're inflicting casualties. Their positioning was so good. A wipe does give that positioning up, but we'll see.
That is true, but we saw Union win that first charge, but that was only because the Confederates spread out. So, but the charge is not over. I-Corps is moving in to flank the Union force. That was a beautiful volley there. Holy cow.
Very nice.
And now they're charging in. That was first Delaware. Beautiful there. But I think Confederates are going to win this. The question will be, will they reposition themselves back out on those left rocks? Or will they just sit back here and try to reform? You can see a Union group is already moving very, very fast, trying to get back to that position. Probably the IVB, because they were the first ones to die here. They do not have bayonets and realize. I think they just gunned it from main.
Yep, they're getting. I mean, they know the spot they want to be in.
Look at this man. Oh. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. But
Turned.
yeah, IVB is going to get there. Confederates haven't really pushed out either. They're still holding there. Maybe they're thinking they won that charge. There's no point in going out there. If Union artillery, though, started shooting that way, like...
Counterbat's obviously important on this map, but you need to be focusing some infantry.
Yeah, I mean, but before they charge, too, if the artillery shot, maybe they wouldn't have killed people because artillery isn't the most effective thing in terms of getting kills, but it could suppress people, and that could throw melees off very easily. Yeah, have they even flipped anything? Nope. I haven't seen too much Confederate art. Oh no, Confederate artillery shooting infantry. Right, we saw them team kill.
Yeah. That's a really tough shot. There is a kind of an air burst. That's a decent shot back there on that back fence.
So it's only a matter of time before. Oh. Ooh. My good sir, you're lucky there's a defilade.
He's in no man's land.
Oh, he's pushing even further forward.
Do we have a flag rescue mission?
Oh, yeah. Will he get it? He's gonna... He got it! No way. That's crazy. And now IVB is pushing
right
in.
Back into it.
Yeah. They aren't stopping. The rest of their teammates are still sitting back right now. I think, who is this here? Is PA is holding behind IVB. IVB is using this defilade to their advantage. We have 5th NC up here with 1st Texas and some of A and V's guys.
Can we see if Union Cannon has got turned towards infantry yet, or are we still 100% looking at counterbat?
We do have one cannon here that is turning towards the infantry. I think. Where's this gun at? Oh, yeah.
Yep, this is going to be a problem for CSA eventually.
For sure. We could see some Confederates over here. I think that's the sharpshooters from 5th North Carolina. And PA notices them, and they're going to charge these poor guys out. However, Union's kind of in the open here, which could lead to some skirmishing out of lines if the Confederates can hit those shots. We got 1 out of line. 2. Will they get the 3rd?
He's running serpentine.
Dang, he got away. But IVB, who can they see?
Their officer.
Oh wow, they can see their heads.
Yep, this is
This is a bloodfest.
yeah, that's a bloodbath there.
We can see, I think that's part of I-Corps has now moved themselves up here. It is the 4th Texas pushing themselves up. We're probably going to see the Union try to do the same thing. Hopefully, though, it's better timed than previous. Because maybe they could have won if they all charged in together. The world may never know.
I really like the spot IVB was in before the charge. If you got people on those rocks, but they don't even have anyone on the rocks now. They're all moved forward.
Yeah, we have PA still back here. Like, PA's over at the rocks. Who's this group? Is that Union Artillery? No. This is the 14th Tennessee out of Anderson's brigade. And is this still 4th Texas? Yes, it is. They're doing some rising volleys here. Where the IVB was.
Yep. I mean, what's interesting now is, especially the two big groups here on the left, they are definitely in range for CSA, Artie, if they can get some shots out now.
CSA Artillery is shooting some shots over there. They were a little short there, but yeah. We do have some Confederate guys down here shooting at the artillery. It is some 1st Texas Company F. Now we have 2 cannons toward the infantry.
Yep.
Gains are being made. Confederates had taken losses here. We're probably just going to see maybe one more charge, but Union might just sit back and shoot them down.
Yeah, they are fighting nose to nose over the front defilade. There's no need for charges, but yeah, I mean, heck, you can do them.
Exactly. Let's see, what are the Confederates saying on here? They saying anything? Wow. That's so close fighting.
Yep, I mean, this is a tough spot to be in when you're in taking losses.
You can just see all the casualties that they're taking.
Yeah.
You can hear Zoo saying to tell his men to fall back because they're in a very iffy spot there. Confederate artillery hitting.
Yep.
I got 2 men.
It didn't kill a lot. Not sure what happened there. Big blood, little gap in the line.
Yeah, that's the thing with artillery. You get these big blood stuff, but only like 1 or 2 kills. It's crazy. At most you'll get 4 or 5, but that's usually a close canister shot. However, Union goes to taking losses. The thing we don't see up here though is the suppression effect, which is another thing.
Yeah, from playing CSA, this whole defilade here, it's feeling it. I would imagine just normally you are.
So Union's inching up this place to get better shots. The Confederates who are inching down. How far away was Confederate taking losses to Union taking losses?
I feel about 4 minutes, maybe.
4 minutes, okay. So really, I mean, Confederates could try to be a little more aggressive, try to deal more damage, force the Union into final push before they hit last stand. Or they would all need to pull back to their spawn and force Union to cap. But even if they're all the way at spawn, Union can just push up and kill a crap ton of them. And I think because of that, the Confederates are opting for the first option, trying to knock the Union in the final push, getting some more tickets. So we have Sussy charging out the PA, pretty much wiping them. Union, because of this, is now adjusting, and they're going to charge up the flank of the Confederates.
And the CSA is completely cut off from their spawn now.
Yeah, Union currently has control of point. Union should start to pre-cap right now. I don't know if Confederates would hit breaking after this charge, but they'd be close.
And on this map, a bunch of the Union has pistols, right? 1 regiment.
Yeah, that's the PA who we just saw get half wiped. Union's about to get pinchered, though, from respawns here.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting thing that's going on here. Definitely holding well back behind this bush.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling CSA are winning this, but If those CSA Rambos on the top left side of the screen came in. Yeah, I think Confederates won. Very, very close charge, though. Confederates hit breaking, though.
Breaking. Just so much out of line stuff going on with all of that. Still going on, actually.
Yeah, which this is huge for the attackers. Because out of lines are worth way more in terms of the total percentage of tickets for the Confederates than the attackers. Because attackers have more tickets. Did you just yell friendly?
Yep.
My bad,
Union's beginning to cap the point here. There are a couple guys who did not charge in there. Or maybe they respawned on the flag. I don't know. Confederates should have an opportunity to stop this, though. And they're rushing the point, as they should. Union's now charging. Is this IVB? IVB is getting up here really, really fast tonight.
Do they have their pistols? Is that the group?
No, that's not. That's only PA who's got that. Oh, are they gonna win it? Here's Zapstar telling his men to get
Here's
in.
Zap.
It might not be enough. That's not enough. IVB
Wow.
getting up there so fast that they can finish that and they win the game. Pearl, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts are as soon as they took those rocks, it's going to be tough. Like your cover is kind of flipped there, kind of puts you behind that defilade, and they just can work you, and that's kind of what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Union did that exactly what they needed to do. Yeah, that's really it. Union did what they needed to do. Confederates put up a really good fight. It's just they lost the melee charge at the beginning that mattered, like Pearl said. And then from there, once Confederates are breaking, IVB got up there quick after those I-Corps guys were still up there and capping the point for a while. So very, very well done there by the Union. Confederates put up a good fight. Very good charges. Will be interesting to see how Conquest works in the second round. See you then. Here we are with the second round. Conquest perfectly balanced. One skirmish, one Conquest. I've never played this map before. Pearl, do you have any thoughts on Limestone?
Yeah, I mean, I really like this map. I do feel like the position, this group, which is going to be the Union, spawning up on the top of the hill, who's going to take C first. I feel like you want to be this group, or at least that's how it's played out when I've played it, because you're already kind of defending this point, can shoot down. I feel like the B spawn, which is what the other group's going to get coming out of spawn first, is a little tougher to defend. And then the bridge is probably going to be a bloodbath. That's the kind of neutral point, but it's almost in a triangle away. So it's an interesting map. Not many are laid out like this.
Yeah, Confederate artillery that's interesting. Union not taking any artillery. So that'd be fascinating. Quickly looking at numbers before we go. Dead even. Never mind, it changed the moment I said that. Confederates have 3 men on artillery. Also, CSA Frontline Reporters on top left, USA is on right. But Confederates are splitting up here. They're going to get to A and B first. Union gunning it for this A point here.
Are they sending anyone to C?
They have to.
One would think.
Why? Or maybe they're just... There is a group in the back waiting, but maybe they're just throwing everybody at that so they can secure that middle position and go back to C. Confederates are capping B already with a small force, but Confederates are going to get to this position first. This feels like a Confederate bias position. They have the fence here, not like it's much.
So you're going to see these guys go right where the flag is and probably a bunch hop over the limestone wall there. Yep. They'll put their backs towards the river. That's what I imagine.
Confederates capping B here. And they are capping A. Union is at the edge of that woods. And here they emerge. Oh, no, they're holding. They're holding. They're probably waiting for everyone to form up. But the longer they wait to form up, the longer the Confederates can secure this position with their men that are coming in there. Union have still not set anybody to C. Confederates Hold up. Union charging. If that group at B went to C,
yes,
this game could be over. But Union is picket charging A right now.
there's a lot of Union coming here.
They're waiting to fire. I like that. Waiting until they get closer. Maybe they just didn't have their reloads. I don't know. But
yeah, they didn't. I think that's how they got here so early. I was wondering how they got here so early.
no, that makes sense. That's smart on their part. So, charging and ensuing on the A point. Union is beginning to decap that point. Now you can see it on your screen. But both sides are trickling in still. I don't know if Confederates sent a group to C right now. This game could be done soon. I don't know. Confederates seem to be winning this. Maybe not. I'll take that back. Are they going to decap A?
It appears they are.
Someone's got to decap it right now. Because they're taking double flag ticket loss right now. Confederates have fallen back one layer of defenses here. Not a terrible spot. Are there any... There's a Confederate group going to C right now. A has been neutralized. But there's still a sizable Confederate force. Union raising that flag. If you look in the distance, you do see a Union group holding back there. I don't know if they're going to C. I can't tell from this distance.
Wonder why they would be holding that far back.
We'll check out. Can we? Let's go over here. I want to see who this is.
Down flag.
Oh, it's respawns. Never mind.
What is this down flag?
Bruh.
You don't want your flag down at all on Conquest, but you really don't want it down there early.
This is going to be... No one's going to charge out because they know they'll lose. So this is going to be a shootout here. There are some skirmisher forces in the fields here taking shots. Confederates are at C.
Yeah, so the group, the CS or the USA here at A has what the spot you would want, but they're about to take double ticket losses because no one capped C.
They would only take one flag loss because if each team has one, they're canceled out.
Okay, yep.
Scots is the most. Confederates, that's so smart. That is so smart. They have that nice stone wall and they shoot right into the back of the Union guys. Union is in a very terrible position right now. Doug is decapping the flag. No way. Confederates have 3 flags too. No way. Union, seeing what's happening, is shifting up there. If Confederates decap and recap this,
yeah, that's
no way, please. This will be the funniest game of Conquest in history. There's still a lot of Union here, so it's going to be hard for the Confederates to cap the point. So Confederates cap C.
The Union behind the wall is in such a tough spot. They don't want to come from outside that wall, but they need friendlies to hit this bridge, and there aren't any to do it.
Confederates do have more men than them. They could charge if they wanted to. I don't think they will, though, because, again, you don't know. You can't see. I want to quickly check up at C. Union's not even going.
Yeah, this is bad.
They do have a group from spawn heading that direction. More Confederates are coming in from Maine, so this is probably when the Confederates are going to charge.
What I'm wondering what happened with that Union flag. So only 3 flags came out of spawn at the beginning. I wonder if that flag that was dead in the middle of nowhere was someone just running from spawn and died from the timer.
Union engaged. It wouldn't be surprising. We're about to see this cap. So, for those of you who don't know, this counterattack is going to happen unless Union charges out here. But basically, they have 3 minutes of a counterattack. You need to uncap and recap one of the flags in order to stop the counterattack. That's not a lot of time. And it does take time to do this. Okay, they didn't cap it. That's pivotal. Because does Union have a flag up here? Actually, yes, they do, but that doesn't even matter. Union beginning to charge. The Confederates up here. Union do have more men. If this Confederate group can hold off the Union long enough to start...
They did get a cap.
No way is this game going to be done. How long? It takes probably a good 30, 45 seconds to cap. Slash uncap. Union is wiped here. There's no way they're getting A. The fight's over C right now.
And they're all braced on a fence. Just kind of slaughter them as they come right to them.
Yes. So, the Confederates did win that initial assault. However, we do see more Union pushing around the back here. Who is this? It is the IVB. Do they have a flag, though? No, they don't.
They do not. And they got a... Is there a flag in the group there to the northeast? I'm not seeing a flag anywhere.
No. That Union group there had a flag. Where'd it go? I thought I saw a flag. This game's about to finish. Nothing's happening at A. Wow. Alright, there's a chance. Where's the closest Union flag?
And there's the RD.
Oh my goodness, who's doing that?
Somebody charge the cannon. Charge the fucking cannon.
Your Mustang trying to tell his men to charge the cannon. This is... Okay, so Union's gunning it. There is a flag there. But will they have enough time?
Where did that arty shot come from? Has CSA taken what should have been the Union's arty, or did it come all the way from over there?
It came all the way over there.
Okay, nice shot.
Or that guy. They got a minute. I think they're gonna get it.
It's gonna be close.
Oh yeah, we're gonna figure out the time.
Alright, Danny, let's go.
Dude!
Fucking Christ.
He can't find it.
No! Oh, this
There
is gonna
we
be
go.
so close. This is
I
gonna
think
be
he'll get-
so close.
I think he'll get it raised with about 10 seconds to go. Unless...
No way! No!
Unbelievable arty shot.
No!
Arty might have done it for him.
You need. I mean, it doesn't even. They're just gonna get it. If artillery hits one more shot.
One arty shot does it.
10 seconds. Wow.
Unbelievable.
1 second left. Not like it matters because Unions have taken losses, Confederates at battle ready, but oh my goodness.
And the CSA is set up in a bully position at both points they need.
Yeah, there's no way the Union will be able to easily take A. If the Union wants a chance, they need to go to B. Albeit it's still a hard position to take, but I mean, Union can pull up on these snake fences, use them to their advantage.
Union doesn't have any arty to shoot down at that line right there.
No. Wow.
Look, I mean, that's a straight shot.
Yeah.
If you had arty.
Dude, I'm still feeling adrenaline from that.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I couldn't imagine playing as the Union, though. Holy crap. So, Confederates have one flag in terms of ticket loss on the Union right now. Union charging out the artillery here. Who is the artillery officer?
here, Papa.
Hobson.
Ow.
He needs to be congratulated for giving me a panic attack. Or giving the whole Union team a panic attack, for that matter, even though he's dead. Holy cow. You know, the sad part, though, about Conquest is that you know who's winning. Unlike Skirmish, right? where you can come back and it is kind of hard to tell who's in the lead. In Conquest, you can tell. So, right, even though Union recapped that, they really just delayed the inevitable, in my opinion.
100%. Their only shot would be a triple cap, and yeah, don't see that happening.
Yeah, really, the only way the Union, they need to push B, or they need to. The only way to push this bridge, I mean, the Confederates are fortified here. If you attack from either flank, they can just go on that bridge. And if you attack from this, like, right here, they hold on that stone wall. So, insane. So, Union is just repositioning now, trying to take shots from a bunch of different directions. They're a little spread out, so if they try to charge together, it'll be interesting to see how well they time that up. But quickly, let's look at who is defending this position. We have 5th Florida, 5th North Carolina. I see 1st Delaware and 1st Maryland. So basically all sussy except for 1st Texas, unless that's them on the right. Union doing a little bait out on the right side. Are they pushing left? They are. So
this group is the group that's got to break through here. This woods is kind of your only entry point.
So PA pushing up against 5th Florida. Very well done there by the Union. They baited the Confederates out to the right, and it's going to allow the Union to come up on the left side, and now the center as well.
Yeah, fuck you.
PA is coming through. They wiped the Confederate force, 5th Florida there. More Union charging through the center here is the Anderson's brigade. It looks like they're just going to hold here, take their shots, maybe distract them while the PA tries to get up behind them. Confederates are moving off of A, it appears, and are slamming into PA. They're going to actually wipe them. But we do have a Union force that is now coming through the forest. Everyone's just backing each other up here. So I see IVB is now pushing in.
Gay little Confederate.
Collector doing a little trash talking, as they say.
Gay little Confederate. Blah, blah.
And IVB is going to keep going. 1st Texas now realizes they're there. And they are slamming into them. IVB is going to win that charge. Shot still being engaged over here. You can see some Confederates pulling off on the left side of your screen there. Probably trying to help wipe the IVB. Confederates hitting engaged. That's a game changer. 5th Florida moving up to assist after dying. They got the respawns in. Union's doing a good job so far. They're slowly wiping out Sussy Brigade. At B.
They're definitely getting back into the fight at B. They got to get that flag down though. Pretty soon.
Sussy Brigade falling back to the 2nd layer of defenses, using the house and the picket fence. Union hitting breaking. Yeah. Flags deal too much damage in this game to... You gotta push, because flags deal too much damage. You can see a Union beginning to push up in the center and on the right. The left group is... IVB is almost gone now.
Hello, are you dead? Damn it, come on, fast. Damn it, you guys are too...
So the flags don't get out. Actually, let's try to get out. I don't know. But yeah, we do have I-Corps pushing up to the snake fence. Someone's got to go for that flag. You can see Sussy Brigade moving on the flank here. getting some shots. More, so Sussy Brigade's kind of slow getting in here, but they are slowly pushing through the Union group here. I think Union's going to be able to hold this. Someone is decapping B? No, they're not. No one's in skirmishing. Last couple of melees here. I think Sussy's going to prevail. 5th NC is now moving in
Oh,
here.
yep.
And
They're
that'll
gonna
do
clean
it.
this up.
We do have some Union over here, on the other hand. They're in the house.
Y'all can't touch me. No.
Can he get his reload broken?
Oh, you missed!
So they do again. Yeah, the game's over. Union have captured the house. Thank you all for watching.
Yeah. You didn't absolutely had to get B there to get back into it even then.
Yeah, no, and Union took such a long time that it allowed all of Sussy to spawn back in, get back into the game. And yeah, Union really just spread out here. Wow. This all happened because Union didn't push C with like 3 dudes. You only needed 3 guys. But
Yeah, my theory is someone forgot to spawn in with their flag. That's my theory. I'm interested to know if that is what happened.
so it's only a matter of time before Union hit the last stand, though. Confederates did hit engage before Union hit breaking. So we might see Confederates go to taking losses here, but there's a lot of time right now where just the flag is getting tickets and the Union's not dealing any damage. So
Can you fly over there to A and see what that skeleton crew that kind of held A for the past few minutes was?
it's probably A and V is my guess. Yep.
The bridge is stone wall.
Yep.
Like, although it is very boring what they've done so far, it's critical.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, because if, for example, no one from Union was on C, Confederates capped, and we almost saw the Confederates just win the game because of that. Even if the Union had it capped, it still would have changed.
Mustang at this range.
Let's see. We have IVB pushing in here.
Sam, I'm gonna be in front of you, Mustang, so I'm.
Oh, that one hit right next to my foot.
My guy blinked.
I like this push.
Hit him. Let's just hit him.
Burnside bridge.
Collector pushing up in front, dodging all these shots, or rather they're shooting over him.
Hi there. Hi there, mister. Hi.
And he's dead.
Did introduce himself.
Not. So only a couple IVB charged in. The rest stayed back. Oh, are they?
Oh, there's a fucking officer here.
Now they're going.
I mean, all of these guys have shot if they get up and over this wall.
I'm out of pistol bullets. I'm out of pistol bullets. Can you kill me, please? Yeah, can you kill me?
Killer.
Stab me. Stab me.
Killer.
Somebody shoot me. Shoot me.
Killer.
Killer wants to
I
die.
need pistol bullets.
There he goes.
Killer, you're pretty cute.
Bruh.
Killer.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, those
What do you
Union
mean, bro?
Rambos in the
Collector,
field.
motherfucker.
I like how Collector and Killer are talking while they're both dead.
How do you feel you're gonna get a loss?
But yeah, Confederate's gonna hold that. There's no question there. Union up at C though. Let's check it up there. We got in the corn here. PA doing 30th Ohio things, being in the corn. Confederates are pushing out though.
P might be in trouble here.
Last stand. Oh no, PA! No, no
They're
way.
running right past him. Oh,
They kind of both realized they were there at the same time. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, last stand, if you die before last stand is hit, you respawn. If you're dead, you respawn. But if you die after last stand, you can no longer spawn in. So those PA guys that just died, they're done. They're not coming back. Union is pushing this far side. We have first Delaware playing some nice jazz music. while they're being shot at, of course, because who wouldn't? And the whole Union team wants them dead while they're playing jazz music.
I think if I was Delaware, I might hold here and just kill each one I can.
Yeah. You got to get
They
some
are-
win out of this round. Are they going to hold? Whereas, so we do have some Union regiments over there just vibing. First Delaware not holding, they're running.
They're running.
They do not want to die.
You know what? I think we won the.
Kill those already.
When the enemy's in last hand, it's kind of just worth it to kill as many as you can.
Oh yeah, take that, piano guy.
That's
Well, we
pretty
all
good.
ran through molasses before we got out. It was a pleasure to kill them.
But, yeah, is there any other big Union? Ah, here we go. There they go, the last hurrah for the Union as the Confederates charge in mass under this point. Someone's playing German Dixie. Holy cow. More Confederates coming in the distance, but a couple of Union out. There is a Union line holding up on the snake fence, but all the Union out in the field have been wiped except for those guys there. These Union guys are now charging. Who is it? It is IVB. After getting wiped, they are now charging in here. And this is going to be the end of the round after IVB gets wiped. A has been neutralized. There is hope for the Union, actually. Never mind, I take that back. Yeah, they're there. That's Confederates. So there's a couple Union on A. They are camping the point. But the remainder of the IVB is slamming into 5th NC and 1st Texas and 5th Florida, but to no avail. So Union has A, Confederates have B, and C is decapped. Who did the honors of capping A? 14th Tennessee for my car.
Headed to B.
This man wants the round to be over, though. Morris. Oh. Oh, 2 misses. He goes down.
There.
Waste of a bullet. Waste of. Keep going.
Hey, Nicodemus.
It ain't over, boys.
What?
Hey, Nicodemus.
Yep.
It ain't over till we
Guess
say
what?
it's over.
What?
Oh.
Nice shot.
That was a good one.
Guess what, Nicodemus?
What?
Chicken butt.
Haha. Nice.
Got nay-nay.
So, are there any there's one Confederate, but no, never mind. He's really far away. He's not gonna. Will he?
Probably already.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
he's gone. But we do have a Confederate group moving over to the A points. It is A and V trying to follow these guys' trail. Even if the Confederates start a counterattack, Union will be able to uncap and recap B quickly. All of the Confederates are marching towards A right now, but they do not realize that this is happening.
These guys are going to cap C, B, then head straight for C, where no Confederates are going to be.
Yeah, are they all leaving? They're all... No. Oh, is someone...
Maybe the Arty could wipe these guys here on the flag.
Come on, let's get a twofer. Come on. I will die
Hey, buddy.
Turn around! Turn around behind you! Break reload! Break reload!
Uh-oh, Kiev. We see two Confederates here.
Friendly. I'm friendly. I'm friendly.
Oh, you're not.
I'm friendly. I'm friendly.
Come on!
We have Linus.
Fed
He
point
has been
out.
cap. One of them, Union guys, goes down. So they have 5 instead of 6. Still a huge force out.
CSA is coming. CSA can knock them out of able to cap if there's only 3 of them. There we
That'll
go.
do it. So, with that being said, Pearl, your thoughts for this round?
Yeah, that was an incredible match. I'm not sure. See, there's that down Union flag right there. It happened really early out of line. It felt like the Union didn't take all their flags and they didn't go cap. And then when they couldn't get that flag there on the bridge, it was a wrap. And then you got to give a lot of credit to the CSA for having a good strat there to not get loads, not get bayonets, just get to that flag and then figure it out when you're there.
I agree. Great round. And with that being said, we'll see you in the post-game interview. Here we are with the post-game interview for this NA Conquest Sunday night event. Not really Conquest. It was Skirmish and Conquest. My apologies. The first map was Skirmish. We played Pry Forward. USA won that decisively. And then we moved over to the Conquest, at which we did Limestone Bridge, and the CSA won decisively. So 2 great, fun, and interesting rounds to watch. We have a bunch of leaders from tonight to talk about strategy and more. So with that being said, let us introduce everyone. Let's start with the USA representatives. First, we have Goondog.
Goondog, 6 Georgia, 36, Walker's Division, I-Corps.
Then we have Cheeto.
It's Major General Cheeto for Anderson Brigade, I-Corps.
Then we have MJ.
Brigadier General MJ, the KO, Walker's Division, I-Corps.
And we have Sevi.
Hey, Major Sevi, 6th New York.
And then we have Ninja.
Major Ninja, Pennsylvania Army, Aaron Abu.
All right, thank you. And now moving on to our CSA representatives. First, we have Bus.
Whoa! Whoa! Robert E. Lee needs me? Okay, I'll do it. I'm gonna bat for you, Lee. I got your back, Lee. And that's... I decided to change it from Hitler because that would be extremely anti-Semitic if I decided to use Hitler. And me, as someone who's pro-Semite,
I'm sorry, I fell asleep.
Pro-Israel, I would like to say God bless America and God bless Han. First Delaware, blah, blah, blah. I don't have
Thank you, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bus. Now,
Whoa, it's me.
we have Zapstar next.
Gentlemen, I am Captain Zapstar, the 1st Maryland. Pleasure to be here.
And then we have Warboss.
Hi. First Warboss, 1st Texas.
And we have Killer.
Hi, I'm Killer. Sorry, it's late.
No, you're fine. I appreciate you being here. Next, we have Murphy.
Major C. Murphy of the mighty 5th North Carolina. Major General / Lieutenant General of Sussy Brigade. I'm just the general.
And then
That's it.
we have Scott.
What's up, guys? Major General Scott of the Sussy Brigade, the true General of Sussy Brigade. You know, also representing 1st Maryland, the best unit in Sussy. You already know it.
Ninja agrees.
You know, that is like objectively true, though. No offense to the rest of
Stick around for the Civil War Part 2.
R.I.P.
They already had
Maryland
one.
itself rises against Scots. Oh my god, it's going to be 30 minutes for us to do this.
All right. So, and then you had myself as Guardian Eagle announcing tonight's event. We had Pearl announcing with us, but he's gone back to his regiment to play their event because it's still going on. So, let us begin with the first round. Pry Forward, USA won the map, so we'll start with them. What was your guys' strategy for attacking the Pry Forward, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
Well, the plan was basically exactly what we did. The plan from the beginning was everybody get over there right ASAP and then charge the right ASAP. And, we won the first melee, and that kind of makes our lives easy. So then from there we went to center. Although at one point we did end up getting wiped in that, chasing those rebels. But yeah, no, we stuck to the plan, which was just charge right, then move center.
Let me just, I would just like to say one thing. Having only 3 flags to spawn on screws everything up so horribly. It was horrible. It's just there's not a good way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I came from spawn like 8 times. It was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Great fun.
Any other comments from Union?
I thought y'all's artillery was pretty good. There's a couple times where they had us kind of zeroed in a couple times. So it was pretty good on that end. So I hope it wasn't bus. I hope it was
Appreciate that.
I mentioned the flag problem in coordination. We tried to iron that out by splitting you guys up. Like
Yeah,
IAB in there, but
yeah.
it's easier said
Well,
than
I mean, like it wasn't that bad. It was. I think we did better than most times, especially with
Right.
a pretty large
Agreed.
server.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think what alleviated it was we had a lot of Blackstreet guys. It was like 10 to 12 on artillery, so there wasn't those extra guys trying to spawn on a infantry flag.
So the very simple solution to having too many flags is simply get less people. Good enough.
Less
Brilliant.
because that would be the greatest thing.
Only
Yeah,
question.
that first map was basically just by the book, real easy for us. But yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the rebels didn't really put up any resistance. It felt like they just kind of like
they
wanted
put
to
up
lose.
Although I will say,
resistance is what it
no,
was.
I will
think
say,
they were
First
super
Maryland.
aggressive.
I will say, First Maryland was led by the whoever their leader was at First Maryland. Excellent job. They were hard fighting.
It was me.
Yeah, well,
I
the
was
rest
leading
of
First
Sussex
Maryland
kinda
on
sucked.
that.
Yeah, everybody.
I was with the first Maryland the entire
But I
time.
was leading them though.
Great fighting.
You did
First
not.
Maryland. Great fighting, Maryland.
Oh,
Thank
Zapstar
you,
needs
sir.
me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Whoa.
Listen, gentlemen, Scott
This
is my
Zapster
top
guy
guy.
is up to no good.
Only question I had for the Union is why was Union artillery focusing on counter battering for a good beginning portion of the game, and even most through the game they're focused on counter
Yeah, y'all
battering.
could have killed me so much. I was sitting on top of a hill.
Yeah, they were having fun. They want to get some artillery kills. Those are easy ticket kills, and then they had a couple guns shift over to do some infantry stuff. But on that map, do you really need artillery to hit the Confederates? No. The Union's got way more tickets. You can surround them. They get stuck in a fishbowl. Let them have fun.
Guys, you don't really.
It must
like,
have been effective. I mean, I didn't feel like
General
there
Lee.
already
Well,
was
I
even
don't.
a
I
thing.
don't really
They
think.
didn't flip
I don't
anything.
really think you actually need artillery on that map. Like I said, infantry can really win without artillery. So we were just winning so hard that I don't think, like, although there was quite a few people on artillery, there's also quite a few people on rebel artillery, kind of evened out.
That is
So
true.
I don't know. I think all in all, I don't think artillery had a large effect on the game. Yeah, that is my thought on the artillery.
Artillery never has a large effect on the game.
Dude, saying that will get crucified in most
The
chats.
only artillery shot that I saw hit something was a Confederate artillery team kill, but that was it.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. Our line was
the
right next
crest
to that.
of
We
the
were fucking
hill?
laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Personally, I feel
only there.
that if every Confederate artilleryman were instead part of the infantry, we could have had a better chance at holding.
I agree. You guys are just too easy to push over in melee.
Yeah, but I think
The first Confederate, when
I
Union
disagree
first charged,
completely.
they charged
I think
together.
you should have
shouldn't have been
turtled
there.
more and tried to hit us with your RD.
Man, you can't turtle on that map, bro.
Not
turtle-
like
turtle-
over
turtle-
turtle,
turtling
not
does
like
not work.
completely
Yeah,
turtle,
yeah,
but like
turtle where?
I
Turtle
shouldn't-
where?
sit back
here's-
a little bit further.
Let me move on to the Confederates here.
Yeah,
Eagle.
go.
Hold on. Let Eagle do that.
Yeah.
So
Shut up,
the
bus.
first charge that the Union did, they were mostly together. Confederates charged in piecemeal, and so that's why I think Union won so huge on that first charge.
Well, here's what should have happened.
Go ahead. What did the CSA
bust.
do? What was their strategy going into the round
Well,
to defend Pry Horse? And
our
how did they
strategy-
react to the
Don't
ever-changing
speak for us,
battlefield?
boss. Let someone
We
else.
should have used a combination of lies to get to the top.
Of lies?
No, not this.
All right.
So the original strat was to all hold on the left on those rocks and not lose the left at all costs, which was, I think, dumb, but I didn't want to speak up because I know that I would get emotionally and verbally abused if I did, because it's
No doubt.
Sussy is a toxic environment. It's not a good work environment, frankly. And I've been thinking about leaving and starting a new one called the Super Sussy.
Let me know how that goes.
And so anyways, we were supposed to hold up and then hold the rocks, and it was really dumb, and then we died on the first charge. If we would have held on the first charge, we still would have lost anyways. And that was it. So we lost it, and so we were like, okay, let's get in this little fishbowl here, guys. And so we did, and then we were just dying too much. And to be honest, if they didn't cap it, we still would have had a small chance at winning because we were so close on tickets. because we were only about a minute out on tickets. And it would have been fine, but I think we stayed inside of that bowl for too long. And also, what we should have done is we should have just kept one regiment on the rocks, had them fall back, kind of surround those rocks, so when they charge into it, use it as kind of like a fish in a barrel thing. This is not hearsay. This is what happens all the time. This is how
I do want to step in. I do want to step in for just a moment. I-Corps, along with Goondog and his whole, his lads there, they have actually done that to us when we were playing Union in the past, and it worked out very well.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
that's why.
I mean, like, what I gotta wonder is, why did you guys like charge the fucking bush? Like that's like, the only reason I was breaking. Like, what'd y'all do there?
Super unnecessary.
Hey man,
yeah, you guys were like keeping it down. Like,
why'd you lose Conquest? Why'd you lose Conquest?
So wait for Conquest.
Wait for Conquest.
Wait for Conquest.
Like, what were you guys
come
doing
at
there?
me like that. I don't know why we did that.
I wasn't glad for you. I was glad for like the entire team.
I think that was Murphy. We'll blame
I
him.
wasn't there. let me say. I wasn't there for the chord. I made it like kind of towards the end. By the time I came in on the first map, we were already in the fishbowl, as Bus calls it. We lost the left, so I was kind of telling the boys like, we're gonna lose this if we sit here.
Yeah,
and we were. It was inevitable that if we sat there, we were literally getting cut to shreds. They were peeking over the hill. I'm like, we lost the left. We kind of lost this map, losing the rocks.
Losing the rocks is not.
If you lose the rocks, it's not end all be all necessarily, but 9 out of 10.
Get them back.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 matches where you lose the rocks, you lose the game.
I don't know though.
That gives you control of the field. If they take center, where we were in the bowl, they could get hit by Artie all day. But if we lose the left, then we have no control over the field, and that's what
I
happened.
distinctly remember holding my head in my hands, looking at the situation as it developed, and just knowing what was happening and knowing there's nothing I could do to do anything.
Yeah, I kind of gave up like after we lost the left, and I kind of sat on top of the hill where I wasn't dying. Meanwhile, everybody else was like in the bowl dying. I was like, I'm not going to add to the death.
Our charge into the bushes was literally just out of spite so that we could go play Conquest.
I remember raging into my microphone in fucking local chat, just screaming at my men to do everything they can to cut those bastards down.
Can I add something, please?
No,
it's just another.
Go ahead.
Hitler wants me to be.
But Bus actually has a point of what he was saying with the lines. Just hear me out. I hate to say this because it hurts me, but we've actually had it effective. And now, I mean, it's not worked sometimes, but a lot of times it has worked. Of putting a single line up there on the rocks, but keeping some other ones in defilade.
Yeah, you have a reserve.
Yeah, exactly. And so once they hit, they'll get the shots off, they'll fall back, and then they'll come straight into us, and we'll just overpower them.
Blitzing, dude.
I remember fighting you, dude.
Yeah.
That works if you're playing against 9th Corps. But that wasn't the case tonight. So
we could have done better.
And we, for the record, we did in fact have a reserve line. If I remember right, there was 5th Florida behind us, Murphy.
Yeah, and it was,
but it wasn't large enough to be a good, solid second wave.
Not about this size,
what I also say was that the way you guys implemented it, it kind of turned into a defeat in detail. Where in every single melee, it was basically just like our entire team against one of your regiments,
never defeated.
And then 10 seconds later, another one of your regiments would move in. So like we always had enough room to stay information and shit between the melees.
I compliments to you, Sally, and your side for that.
I didn't lose one time in a charge.
I don't know. I do think though, if you guys like, I mean, we almost lost those rocks. If you guys were a little bit more tight together and all charged at the same time, I think you could have pushed us off.
At the very beginning, we took the rocks, and then there was a line set up about 50 yards from the rocks, just standing there. If they had crushed us, they would have taken us.
If the reserves had been deployed more times.
No shot. Was that Texas?
Yeah, it was Texas. Yes, it was, because we were yelling at you guys in chat.
They sat there.
No, that was not Texas.
Andy sat there. And said nothing.
No.
Hold on. Scott's had a point. Go ahead, Scott.
That was the 5th Georgia, and we were Zoo and AMV were talking like, dude, like charge in. Like, what are you doing just sitting there? You're getting you're not doing anything. Like,
for the record, are they not new to the game?
Yeah, they might be new. I think.
No, I swear to God, I've seen fentanyl
I
before.
haven't seen 5th Georgia.
You've seen a different 5th Georgia.
Yeah,
no, but I've seen Captain Fentanyl.
Is
Yeah.
Fifth Georgia not
was
from
in the
Decal?
alley, that's
Gentlemen,
not-
I could be
no.
wrong, but I believe they are from Decal.
Wasn't Fifth Georgia Misfortune back in the day?
That's Francis.
No, he's
Oh.
71st.
I
No,
do
no,
believe
before
that Fifth
71st.
Georgia itself is a new unit to War of Rights.
But
as
they
in,
were.
There may have been.
I'm not trying to point fingers. If they had charged us off, you had the rocks.
Listen,
Yeah, but we still would have lost anyways. I still think. I don't.
I think if First Maryland was around there, we would have lost. You know, they're just like that good.
They died in the beginning.
We died at the rocks. We were there.
Yeah,
Delaware
guys,
didn't die.
Well, you
like
killed
hadn't
so many.
died, you know.
You guys killed so many people, First Maryland.
I was
Yeah,
just
exactly.
fucking
we were
straight.
scared to. We were scared to actually charge because I'm like, man, is First Maryland
Yeah, we
there?
were like, yeah, First Maryland. Like that was
That's
actually
not
like for an issue.
fucking
We were
true,
like,
you know it.
we're like, guys. If we find out that First Maryland is a group on the rocks, make sure
gotta
we
fall back.
fall back and we go
Fall
back.
back.
Okay. That was in coordination.
Actually,
Hey, that's
Neil-
not
hey,
fucking
Neil-
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna be
no,
honest.
Zap,
You know,
it's not because you. It was because I was leading.
Neil,
Maryland
Neil,
that night.
and fall back.
Boss,
Neil
I
and
will
fall back.
challenge you to a duel after this. You can
this
broadcast
is
it.
why First Maryland is just that. We're just that good, you know.
No,
Like,
exactly.
We just,
I had my guys.
Ah.
We're explicit instructions. If you see Maryland, kneel and then slowly walk back. All right, kneel first.
Kneel
First
and
Maryland,
walk
please
back.
kneel and
Walk
beg
back.
for
Now,
forgiveness.
if it's the rest of the horde, you know, who cares? But
Yeah, the
if
rest of
it's
Cincinnati
Maryland,
didn't like it. So.
Gentlemen, when you
Elite-
encounter a bear, you make yourself as large as possible.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
when we
It
encounter
depends on
Maryland,
what
we beg
kind
for
of
mercy.
bear, actually.
All
Yeah,
right,
you're
we
like a
can
fucking
we
polar
we
bear,
can
nothing
we
to do with
can
that
we
I
can
am
move.
so sorry, Eagle. I am so sorry.
No, it's
Yeah, we
fine.
should
I've
move
been
on to
dragging
the
heck
next
out of this.
match.
I
Yeah,
don't
let's
want-
get
I
let's
don't
get
want
on to
to
this.
do-
Yeah.
I don't
All
want to
right,
do-
all right, all right, all right, all right,
I
all right,
I
all
won on
right,
my own.
all right.
Are
Move
we
on
done?
to the
Well,
second
that
round
First Maryland won by themselves.
of Conquest,
Oh yes.
No, that's not
where
true.
the CSA
That-
That's
was
exactly
able
how
to
it is.
decisively
Shut up.
win
On the bridge.
Limestone Bridge because of a Union mishap, a major one. So CSA won. We'll start with them. What was your guys' strategy going into the round, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
All right, can I take it? Anyone mind?
Yeah,
It
go
didn't
ahead.
change.
All right.
You take
We-
it. It didn't
Our
change.
strategy was to take the center, take the right, and the Union. They left their points, so we ended up taking C as well. as they
Delaware
went
ended
for the
up taking
middle.
C.
And they didn't break us in the middle. We held it, and we pushed them back because we're just chads like that.
Don't forget we held the left as well, Murphy.
We held the left. We held everything.
We held all of it. It
They
was
came at us.
Crazy.
It was a good fight, but it was
Yeah,
that was we wanted vengeance after that
I
first. match.
disagree. I don't think Ninja had fun that fight.
They
The only thing I have to add to that is that Buckenball won the battle
Yeah,
on the left.
Indeed.
I agree with that.
I,
I agree.
I'd like to add something as well.
And despite not having a Lamat myself, Buckenball made up the difference.
Battle of Matt.
How could you?
I had an 1842. What am I going to say?
Oh, okay, yeah. Second best thing.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah.
As we all know with the recent update, that the sides will be on random sides of the
No,
map.
we don't all know this, bro.
You can. You
Well, now
select.
you know that. Now you
As
know
we
that.
all, I'm sorry. Can I ask a question? As
Yes.
we know, the Zapstar, of course. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean anything by that. But anyways, rest of you know. Anyways, so we know it's random sides. So why did we switch sides at the beginning?
Okay,
so
so for those of you who don't
Sorry.
know,
They knew they were
I believe
gonna
I can
lose.
speak.
for those of you who don't
ahead.
know, each side spawned in on certain sides, and then they restarted the round and flipped them. And
The darn
Zapstar is
admins.
going
So
to
that they'd be on the default sides.
Bus?
Yes,
Bus?
well,
Bus?
I would like to add one thing, if it's all right.
Go
I
ahead.
don't believe anyone was quite aware before this event that it defaults to random spawn.
It was. I knew that.
Yeah, because you're a virgin nerd.
Yeah, we all know that. We already had our war
I
plan out.
myself did not know.
We had our war plan out.
I didn't know
Sorry.
either, and I also didn't know which side was the
Ninja,
right
shut
side
up.
for who on that
Ninja,
side. I
See,
just don't
Ninja
know.
and I, we see
Yeah.
eye to eye on this.
So we
So-
spawned. So essentially, what happened here is we spawned in on the opposite side. So we spawned in swapped.
Right.
That's how it is by
We were
default in the
not.
game.
That's
We
how
were
it is.
not.
I
We
don't.
were not
It didn't say that. in the
prepared.
patch notes.
We were not
It did.
prepared for that,
It
so we restarted the round so that way the sides
So
would
that
be
you could
in a
have the
normal
better
round.
side.
correct.
So that you could
Yeah,
have
so
the
you
better
could have the
side.
better
No,
side.
that is not.
Whatever.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it's
yeah.
an even map.
It's
Listen,
all right. Please hear
Whatever.
me. We swapped the sides so that Confederates were on the Confederate side and Union were on the Union side.
literally.
Had
There
we
is no
played
union
as
side.
first
Look,
round,
look, look, look,
there
look,
is
look,
a
look,
union
look.
side.
I
It's called the
I cannot
default
argue with Zapstar, so I wish you wouldn't say anything. So can someone mute him real quick?
Y'all, listen,
Because
listen,
Spawn on
listen.
the
And we
CSA
figured
side was gonna win that map.
y'all picked Pry Ford, so we
Infowars.com.
were getting our side.
It's
Infowars.com.
perfectly
I'm telling
fine.
you,
We got
That's what it, that's what it comes down to. You got your bias map, we got ours.
Okay, I have an idea.
That's
How about we
what it
do a
comes down to.
rematch next week? But we actually do the swap sides.
But also, I'm looking at the
we'll play the
patch
same map
notes.
twice.
I'm
That's fine.
looking at the
I
patch
mean, you
notes,
can run yourself into
and
a
it
trade.
says that admins are able to invert the spawns, or they can opt with a random selection.
Oh, it
if they
actually
wish to
actually
make the
says
side.
opt.
It says
No,
opt. They can opt
by
to do it.
default, it's supposed to
Okay.
be default.
By default, it's
I
supposed.
can't blame it. I
We
can't blame it.
thought.
When
We
is that
thought.
done, though?
No, I
When
swear to
is
you.
that, at the start of
It's
the
server
round, or
settings.
what?
We
Yeah,
thought
we
that
Can we
somebody
proceed with the
swapped.
But
convention?
anyways, I
Hey,
can talk.
hey.
I can talk for the. Are we still on the union or?
No, we're
CSA?
still
we're
on
still
the
on
CSA.
Let me speak.
Murphy
real quick.
finish. Murphy finish.
I'm just saying that I'm pretty sure somebody, whether it was one of we have a ton of admins in there, somebody messed it up, and that's why we switched it back, because I don't think it's by random.
It
that
is
we
by
switched.
default.
But it says opt, that's why I said that.
I know. I agree with you. They wrote it wrong, but it is by default. So I guess I can't really blame anybody because that's just lame.
So we're all agreement that that was completely legitimate what we did.
Yes.
Sure.
Although
No.
next week we should try to do it with swap sides.
Agreed. That'd be great. We
Okay.
play the same map, but we swap spawn.
In all fairness, I think we should let it be random going into Cord because that'll make Cord that much more fun.
I like
That'd
it.
be fun, yeah. But then the second round we swap.
I don't know. Cause but I don't think so.
Well, whatever you want to do.
We can see next week.
I think the map is balanced. I think the map is balanced regardless, because here's the thing: you don't need to go for that A point. You had us fucked on B for a while. The reason why you lost on B is because you got butt fucked on a charge from your left, coming down from 5th floor to 5th North
Very
Carolina.
eloquently put.
I mean, like we're gonna lose every charge when
I mean,
we
I don't think so.
The person
I've
who's
charged
side
that
who
buck,
spawns on that side is gonna win most often.
I'm not gonna lie though, like
You think
we.
so?
You have a high
Think
ground.
so?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think you guys could have easily taken B. If you had capped C and then went straight for B instead of going for A, because you have an uphill battle with A. There's no reason to go for A on that side. I've won on that side.
I promise you, Bus. We've already
whoever
talked
gets
about
to
this.
A first.
It's not an uphill battle for you guys on B because you guys come from C. No, you come
Maryland
from C.
was at. We were at
You
B,
have
and we
cover.
actually, you lads were pressuring. We're pressuring A, and we ended up shifting over from B to A because B was like uncontested.
Yeah.
We should probably do the actual like union strat now. Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, and like I said, I'm sorry.
No, we're just done with the interview. Thank you all for watching. No, let's move on to the
Yeah.
union. Let's move on to the union.
Gentlemen, I have one thing to say.
Yeah, it goes
from
up.
the Confederate side, if that's all right. It was quite an interesting round in that second round. Like Maryland moved forward from spawn to Bravo. We fight. Thank you, boss. I think that was boss. I can only assume it was.
Me, yeah.
But we moved forward to Bravo. There was no enemy opposition. We expected there to be quite a lot of Union men there. Usually when we play that map, there's quite honestly, that is where the point of contention develops, and A is solely held by Confederates. However, I became aware that A was being pushed quite heavily. Maryland moved from Bravo to A, and when we got there, we found that Buck and Ball was immaculately effective as we fired down into the fishbowl that were your line.
Yep.
And what I will say is you lads did try and spread out quite a bit. But honestly, if you're getting shot down from like an elevated position, if you lads had charged us at any given point in that moment before Maryland arrived, and even after, I think you could have won that. You could have won that fight today.
You could have won B so easily.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, B was relatively uncontested.
Sure. Can I say the plan?
With that being said,
Go
let's
ahead.
move on to the union.
Well, that's all I have.
Union side. What was your guys' strategy going into the round, and how did you react to the ever-changing battlefield?
Okay. So now there's a little bit of controversy here. So I guess I'll just say my bit, and then I guess Goondog and Cheeto will say what they thought happened. By coordination, Ninja can back this up. We agreed that the PA and the IVB would move down to A, and because we know that usually the Confederates don't contest that much. It's and then I Corps would go from C and then push either from there to B or there to A. And instead, what happened was that everybody went down to A, and we never had C captured. So then when Bush just got it, and then he was able to like kill the PA, who then went over to get it, and it was just a whole fuck show.
Damn right I did.
There you go. Yeah. Bus. I'm sorry. Zapstar was able to win the game single-handedly because we made him.
No,
we made him
no,
lose,
no,
and none of us
no.
could see.
The tide did turn on
I
the
reject
point
that.
when he showed up.
This is
That's
what
a
I think.
fact.
Yeah, the moment Zapstar showed up, like he started winning.
On the
So.
A point, that's a fact.
This is what I think happened. All right, and correct me if I'm wrong. We, at least on the Union side, don't know this map, and I think we intended for IVB and PA to go to the closest cap while ICOR goes to the middle one. And I think that got screwed up in the. I think that kind of got screwed up in the things because we really don't know that map.
Well,
even
and also
then,
when the maps switched, so they went to their opposite or normal sides. We asked, or Trump asked several times, like, "Are we going for A? Are we going for C?" And we got told multiple times, "Go to A."
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's where we're going. So all of I-Corps went to A, and then you're like saying, well, somebody should have back cap C. And so should have been I-Corps. It's like, well, why we split off a small group from I-Corps when we had the biggest numbers in holding A?
Yeah,
like,
and I
like
think
we asked several times. But then we, in the middle of the game, the map was switching. We asked several times, you people, whoever's in the boom chat, we're going to A, going to C, because the sides flip. And we got told several times to go to fucking A.
I feel like it's an honest mistake.
Yeah, I do
It's an honest
too.
mistake,
I
but-
really think it was just an honest mistake on that side. I think now, if that comes up, I think we know what to do. But it goes back to, again, we don't, we play Conquest, but we only play a certain number of maps. What is it? Framing Fences and
Framing
Because
Fences.
most other one, Smokehouse or something. Those are the ones we generally play. We don't really play Limestone.
All right, I have a question about this though. It took a while for the Confederates to move on C though. There was plenty of opportunity. We saw Union respawns that would die in the first wave and then start coming back to A. They could have gone to C, maybe not have a flag, but at least defend it. Why did it take so? Like, was there any chat about going to C before Confederates capped? Like, because there was a lot of time even after the chat.
Yeah, so
It was.
So then like we were like asking like in Steam chat like, hey, wasn't XYZ group supposed to go there? And then eventually the PA was like, yeah, sure, we'll just fucking go. And then it took them a minute to get their flag out of the thing because why would we send respawns without their officer or flag to see by themselves? So that I don't know why would anybody do that? So it took them a while to get their officer and flag out of that little fishbowl and then move over. And then by that time, I'm saying Zapstar was there.
Yeah.
So Zapstar single-handedly killed me.
Yeah. Well, and another thing too is, I think Murphy. Talking to Murphy and them guys over there, we've not played a lot with IVB or PA, which are wonderful people. And
That's
it
not
takes
true.
us a
Defended
second.
Burnsides together against the IVB.
Take us a second. Well, yeah, that was like what, once or twice, but we've not played with you generally, right?
Yes, no, you're right.
Yeah, and it takes a while to get kind of it takes a while to get to get in the same step with people. I mean, no matter what unit you're playing, and no matter, you could have the best units ever, it's still going to take a couple of matches to get in the same step. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Also the IVB's commanding officer is he couldn't hear anything in game, so he had to like take a step off. So that
oh, it's your fault.
Hey, well, talk to Mustang. I wasn't even leading that round. I'd let Pratt for.
Oh,
wait, Goon, did you say General Lee?
I love
Did I hear
General
that?
Lee. He's
General
the
Lee?
general
There we
commander
go.
of the
General Lee.
unit.
No way, I'm General Lee's number one guy.
General Lee's top guy.
Anyways,
I have another question. So, in between Union spawn and A, there was a down flag for a lot of the beginning of the game. Do you guys know what was up with that? A downed Union flag.
I never seen one.
Wasn't
We
mine.
always let ours.
I'm sorry,
we
it wasn't
lost
mine. It
ours.
wasn't IVB's.
I just saw a Union flag down.
It was mine.
It could have been ours. I don't know. I
Good
wasn't
job.
holding it.
Well, I'm sure whoever it was First Maryland that shot it down was Zapstar.
Yeah, 100% First Maryland.
Zapstar is just everywhere.
No, dude, Zapstar. You know what? You received all this, man.
Hey, Zapstar, yeah. I mean, like, come on, like you're like the single-handedly best man on the
special
CSA, and you're
force.
listen.
That is not true in the
First
slightest, and
Maryland.
gentlemen.
They're the
Gentlemen,
Sledgehammer Regiment of Sussy.
So
Maryland
You're
is
the Major
nothing.
General, don't you know?
Maryland is nothing without our allies, the 5th Florida and the 5th NC, as well as the 1st Texas.
Disagree.
But I will say this.
Just ignores the first Delaware.
Not
Yeah,
the
that's
first
what Hitler
Delaware.
said to the Italians too.
Listen,
Just want to say, man,
Bill
Delaware is the reason
Zapstar.
why we always win Conquest, man. I'm always.
Delaware's part of First Malin. We all know it.
I think
lead the
that second
first
map.
round
I think
anyway.
that second map definitely shows that you really need to research these maps before we play them.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, we were
Also-
actually in coordination. We were
Yeah,
like
whose
scrambling,
fault is
like
that, Stinky?
like
Not my fault.
I'll say this: Maryland is very good at hunt missions. As far as we are light infantry, we are not a line infantry unit.
Okay, we're going.
And we are like
Yeah, okay, shut the fuck
fucking
up.
Mel Gibson
Yeah,
and
Scott,
Patriot. We're like the ghosts.
Yeah.
We're
Too much
there
for
and then we're gone. and
Whoa,
you're just
yeah,
not.
Scott's awesome. I'm glad to hear it.
That's tough.
Oh my god.
Damn, that's tough, bro.
I love you, Scoots. I love you, Scoots.
If I would have lost 2 morale stages in the first 10 minutes of a round, I'd feel that same way too.
Hey,
Oh,
not my fault.
shit.
Not my fault. The guys in
He's
coordination
right
are
about
the guys-
that, though. He
I mean,
absolutely is right.
You're the one that ran into
Conquest
the
is
fishbowl
super
and I was
biased,
fucking
guys.
called you.
It just that happens all
Conquest
the time.
is
I'm
not.
sorry, wait,
Conquest.
You are
I was not.
stinky.
I was not even commanding on that round, so you guys cannot blame me.
Oh, yeah. So, but you know, this doesn't go towards Zapstar at all. But bitch, you still got your ass whooped on fucking Pride Ford.
You know, if it weren't for Zapstar, you guys would have lost. So that's all I'm gonna say.
I agree.
I disagree.
Jesus
with that.
Christ.
Zapstar, you're like
Every
the best guy
time-
ever. Shut the fuck up.
Every time bus
That's
doesn't
not
show
true.
up, every time that bus guy doesn't show up, you guys go 0-2.
Well, you
Every
know,
time
there was
Bus shows
that
up, we
bus guy.
lose.
y'all were.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and
I was
say
watching some
DE
video,
is
you
gonna be
guys-
better when
Okay.
Bus does show up.
I was watching a video on this wonderful channel of Goon Sussy Battle Lines Network. And he was showing that, you know, everybody's going out to charge, but first Delaware was just huddled around a tree playing music.
I know.
Oh, was that
Eagles on it.
was that Maryland
What
Heights?
video
Was that
is
Maryland
that?
Heights? Maryland Heights?
That was a ritual. A
Dude.
ritual to
Wait,
summon
wait.
God.
Everybody had done cleared out.
Was that the Maryland
Everybody
Heights?
was like fighting. And
Yeah,
they were
that was
just sitting
Maryland
there
Heights.
in wood.
Did we win that one?
I
though?
almost
Listen,
freaking. I almost
In
put
order to
that.
bring forth the Hans on our side, they must perform that ritual. All right.
Wait,
Bus.
so
I will. I'll after
Send me
this.
the timestamp.
I'll
Can't
after this.
argue
I'll
with
put
it
it.
if it
I'll put
works.
it. I'll send it to you. after this.
I should say though that I do
Pretty
think
sure we won
Conquest
that.
in general is just
Yeah, you
whoever,
did.
and this isn't simplifying it. The Rebels played very well. That
They
being
did.
said,
They did play very well.
whoever
Especially
wins
first
the middle
Delaware.
point, whoever wins the middle point, and on most maps that comes down to just the spawn point. Like for example, I'm said CSA spawn there was closer to A than the unit spawn. We sprinted and got nothing, and you guys were still there with bayonets.
Yep.
You guys had like a solid like 45 seconds on us. So it's just whoever is able to capture that middle point and hold it. If they're able to hold it, then they win. And there's no coming back. Once you are down on tickets, it's almost impossible to regain
I
those tickets.
disagree. You could have gone.
Meanwhile,
for the
disagree as well.
I disagree.
Meanwhile,
there is a
okay.
video that Asgardian Edel put out of First Maryland and the Sussy
Oh, is
Brigade
that the dude who
playing
did Battle Line Network?
playing on
I
the
heard about that
Waterways
guy.
map, and the Union was they had us into taking losses battle ready, and we came back to end the round at both last stands.
Yeah.
And,
And
to be fair, we controlled the field, so it is definitely possible to come back. It's just not as easy to come back.
That's
Yeah,
not an
I
excuse
wasn't
for
saying
tonight.
Sometimes a matter of skill.
So I agree. Yeah. It comes down to skill, but also comes down to luck, and it comes down to a million other things. My point here is that on skirmish mode, it is oftentimes competitive all the way up until the last second. On Conquest, on that round, we knew we were going to lose 10 minutes. Even though we kept fighting, we kept trying to win. Once you're beyond on a morale stage, you can't win. Your best chance right there is to draw. Even I'm sure that in the second half of that game, you guys probably played 10 times there. You said that you would control the field, but all you got was a draw out of it. So again, I think that skirmish mode is a lot more captivating, at least to my personal preferences.
In a way.
Same, unless
That's true.
both sides
Gentlemen-
have all the information.
Gentlemen, I have to bow out. It's been a pleasure.
I-
Godspeed.
Same.
I think
All
we're all
right,
done
all
then,
right.
yeah.
GG.
Yeah, we'll-
Hold on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Eagle. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna do the closing thing if people got to get going.
Yeah, that's good.
Do
I
it.
think we're done.
All right, cool. Appreciate you all being here. Hello, Lucky.
What's up, boys?
We'll see you lads next week. Godspeed. Glory
Yes,
awaits.
join all the regiments in this event will be in the description below. Join their Discord. Lots of fun.
Yeah,
Very
right.
passionate people. Very passionate before the interview. Not so passionate now, but still passionate.
Yeah.
Fucking love Zapstar!
Battleline Discord. will be in the description
Stephanie's
below.
top
Join
guy.
that if you want to be a Frontline Reporter, announcer, anyone in general. We'd love to see you here. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. And with that
music.
being said,
That
Scott,
subscribe button.
Cue the music.
Free bird.
Scott,
Cue the music. Cue the music.
Scott, Scott,
Cue the music.
Scott, Scott, Scott.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Don't say it weird.
Say the outro.
Cue
the music.
that music.